bless us with. We thank you so much for Jesus. We thank you for what he did for us on the cross. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
If you'll stand and join us in the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. If you didn't grab an agenda and you would like one, I believe they're in the back of the room. You'll see one of the first things that it says is about our meeting procedures. Basically, it just says if you haven't requested to be heard tonight and been approved for that, you won't be heard. So we will, if you go down through the first, we'll go all the way. There's kind of a briefing of the agenda, and we will go ahead and entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
All in favor? And that passes. All right, next we got recognition. Obviously.
Good evening. We have two recognitions tonight. We're going to start with our Summerall Middle School cheer team. If you ladies will please come forward. Along with Coach Kelly Sanders.
One over this way, then.
All right, our Summerall Middle School cheerleaders made history, securing a first place at the Division II Middle School Non-Southern Division at Nationals. So let's give these ladies a round of applause. Congratulations to Coach Kelly Sanders, and we have Kate Thorpe, McKenna Garcia, Caroline Taggart, Farrah Smith, Lillian King, Lakin Simmons, Natalie Smith, Sarah Murphy, Sadie Blackpool, Parker Russell, Kelsey Whitten, Lily Forrester, Brooklyn Bennett, Zoe Moray, Brooklyn Maylock, Paul Graham, Leanne Jones, and Sydney Vaughn. Congratulations.
The quest is all.
This is the assistant coach, Brittany Smith. We didn't call her.
The quest is always the white jackets, right?
Yes, this is what we wanted.
So they have all their white jackets.
All right.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
We're going to get a quick picture. Mr. Mattis, you'll come. Dr. Quick, you all pose for a quick picture.
Oh, this is nice looking. I like it, I like it. All right. 1, 2, 3, congratulations. Got it.
All right, one more recognition. Our Purvis High School cheerleaders, will you guys come forward? Again, they were named national champions at the Medium Division II Game Day Division at Nationals. Congratulations. Their coaches are Nicole Silverowski, Madison Stringer. We have Kristen Watts, Lainey Harless, Akasa Cole, Haley Legion, Callie Kirby, Kennedy Kugler, thank you. Lila Roberts, Harper Times, Daisy Wooten, Aubrey Allen, Joycelyn Cooper, Summer Fair, Madison Terrell, Anaya White, Allie Harless, Layla Loftus, Sophia Smith, and Ryan Stewart.
Another good looking group. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 3. Yeah. Congratulations.
That is all our recognitions. If y'all would like to duck out, you're welcome to. If you want to hang out, you're welcome to do that too. Thank y'all. Congratulations.
This is great, guys. We're done. Hey, I You can stay if you like. Wait, can we?
Yeah, I'll try 40 minutes. I'll stay here.
All right, let's continue on. The approval of the April 7th.
Second.
Second. All in favor? All right, next we have the approval of the special call meeting, April 28th, 26th. Motion. All in favor? All right, next we have approval of the monthly financial report. Mr. Chase.
How are y'all this evening?
Great, good.
Okay, keep it short and sweet tonight. As usual, we have the monthly financials for March. So it's the statement of fund balances, the revenue report, expenditure report, bank recons, and cash flow. So we're finishing our third quarter. Everything's looking good. We're on mark for ad valorem. So we're just looking forward to closing this thing out, transitioning to 27. Speaking of 27, thank you for the work session earlier. Everything went great. We are winding it down in our office. The next board meeting, we will present the budget to you officially. And then in the July meeting, we will ask you guys to vote on it. So that's our roadmap for the rest of the year on budgeting. For the teacher pay raise, just officially, it is a $2,000 increase. And I have that in the consent agenda as the personnel part. This is a salary scale change by MDE. These are for all teachers. The additional $2,000 for SPED teachers, that will be a supplement. That will be added at a later date. We're waiting on MDE for further guidance on that. And to round out for the bond issue, also with a votable item, a few items down, we're going to ask you to officially vote for and authorize the sale of the $17,590,000 in bonds. This is going to finish us off on the 117. We're coming in, just enough time. You have 2 years from the referendum to issue the bonds. So we're clearing that hurdle. We're working with Mr. Jim Young of Young Law Group, and Mr. Jim Perry of Wells Fargo. Those are our 2 point people on the bond in Jackson. We anticipate now closing on the bonds in late June, but we'll have more information for you for June meeting. We'll have more calls with him. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Chase. All right, looking for a motion.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
That passes. All right, next we have the approval of the accounts payable claims docket.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? That passes. Approval of a change to policy GBA, professional personnel compensation guides and contracts.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Passes. Approval of change to policy IHE, promotion and retention.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes. Approval of change to policy JBCCB, student assignment to classes.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Approval to change policy JBCD, transfers and withdrawals of students.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? That passes. Approval to delete policy JBCDA, intra-district transfer procedures. And just a note, that is a deletion, but it's because we're rolling that into the previous policy.
Yeah, just real quick, just those 3 policies that you just voted on there, the policy J, those are just cleaning up our withdrawal, transfer, and all of those policies there, kind of make them more concise, deleting duplicate language and some contradictory language.
Yeah.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? All right, the next, I was told I don't have to read that whole paragraph because we have to end this by midnight. So if you refer back to letter N, it will be the request to approve a district bond resolution for the Mississippi Development Bank bonds. That is what we were voting on.
And that's what Mr. Moss just talked about. We're supposed to be able to go out and advertise for our additional $17 million.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? All right, next we have request approval of an MOU between Southern Miss Planning and Development District and Lamar County Schools.
This is for
Southern
our,
Mississippi.
okay. This is for our career coaches in each of our high schools. And so we just need anyone to be able to approve that they pay for those who come in our schools and work with our students.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? That passes. Request approval of MOU between William Carey and Lamar County School District for the dual credit program agreement.
Make motion.
Second.
All in favor? That passes. Request to approve award bid 26109 E-rate Category 2 project to Business Communications Incorporated.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes. Approval to award janitorial service to Park Roof LLC.
I'll speak to that just for a second. We took bids last week, opened the bids one afternoon, had a team come in the next morning to score those based on the scoring rubric that was put out with that advertisement, and the lowest and best was Park Roof LLC.
Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes. Request approval of revised parent-student handbook for 26-27 school year.
I'll make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes. Recommendation of extended year employees 2026.
Motion. Second.
All in favor? That passes. Recommendations for summer school employees 2026.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes. Recommendation for for summer workers 2026.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes. On to some land manager matters. Caleb.
All right, so the first one is an approval of a 16 section rental adjustment for Otis Rich Jr. This is lease 444. There has been actually no adjustment since 1993, so the new amount will old lease amount is 80, the new amount will be 175.
Motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
All right, the second one is approval of a canceling of a portion of an unexpired 16 section lease for Bobby and James Wallace. This is lease number 189. This was actually a reclassification where we split out 2 acres on the house to go under residential instead of farm residential. And so this is just canceling out that portion for a new person.
I'll make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
All right, third item is approval of cancellation of the 16 section lease due to non-payment. This is David Octavia Gray, at lease number 973. It was tabled at a previous meeting. They came and paid $300. They owed $4,000. I've tried to contact them.
Okay.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
For approval of a cancellation of expired lease, this is K Payne Properties, lease number 869. They are selling the structure and somebody else is purchasing, so we just need to cancel their lease to approve a new lease.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then number 5 is approval to demolish a structure and clear a lot. The address is 523 Brown Street, Purvis. We got 2 quotes for this. One came in at $8,000, one was $8,500. And let's see, it was Brian's Trucking was a low bid, $8,000. The house is abandoned and there's been no active lease on it. I've tried to contact. That's a 90-day period, so.
Got it.
Motion. I'm sorry.
That's why I was just saying canceled back in 2020.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes.
And then number 6 is approval to remove trees on an agricultural lease for Josh Williamson. We awarded the ag leases last month, and he's wanting to build a fence to put cattle on
Okay.
So we pay to remove the trees?
it. No, that's on him. It's all on him.
Yeah,
Just okay.
he just needs the permission. to
Or
be able to-
permission, okay.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
And then the last item is approval to authorize the Forestry Commission to prep and accept bids for a 40-acre timber sale. This was a salvage sale that he contacted me last week after the tornado. About 40 acres was destroyed on section, let's see, section 16-2 north, 15 west, over on Dawson Road. Purpose, so get what we can while it's still merciful.
Yeah.
Good.
Second. All in favor?
All right. Caleb mentioned the tornado from last week. Just want to say that none of our school buildings sustained any damage. I think the only damage we had was our career technical center sign there on the 589. They got hit with a tree. But just so thankful that we didn't have any personal injuries. A lot of trees down, a lot of homes, but as far as people, I think everybody made it out okay. Curtis High School did start accepting donations and passing out donations today. They are a site there, so proud of them and thankful for them. I know they've had a lot of their kids out helping unload cases and pallets of water and usable items there that we can hand out to the victims there of the tornado last week. Let's talk about athletics for a little bit since we had our Purvis and Summerall here. I'm happy to announce, first of all, that the Mississippi High School Activities Association does what they call scholar athlete teams, and that's those that have a 3.0 or better GPA. Each of our high schools qualified for that this year. Just real quickly, our entire district GPA was 3.59 for 83 teams across the district. Lumberton High School with a 3.5 GPA for their 12 teams. Oak Grove High School 3.61 for their 31 teams. Purvis High School 3.59 GPA for 19 teams, and Summerall High 3.67 for 21 teams. So that's a huge testament to our scholar athletes. They truly are students first and athletes second, but you see it's represented here tonight. They do pretty good on the field and on the courts. Which leads into Summerall is still playing softball and baseball. Summerall softball girls clinched South State earlier today, meaning they will play tomorrow. No rest for the weary. They turn around and play tomorrow for game 1 of the state championship at USM. They will be playing softball, playing Lafayette County. So they will be playing them starting game 1 tomorrow, game 2 on Wednesday, and a game 3 if needed on Thursday. Baseball will be playing for the South State. Their game tonight got postponed to tomorrow night. They're playing South Jones, game 1 at Summerall High. So they'll be wrapping up our MHSA playoffs. Softball wraps up period this week. Hopefully Summerall will continue on to play the state championship after this week, but gotta take care of South Jones first. Talked a lot about money tonight. I just wanted to mention our fiscal year 25 audit is complete. It's been filed to the Office of the State Auditor. There were 3 minor findings on it, but that's what an auditor's job is, to come in and find some things. We've already taken care of 2 of them instantaneously, and the 3rd had to deal with 16th section, and Caleb has done a great job. It's an ongoing project, but he has taken care of that finding. There's going to be a problem there. So all in all, the audit was great, and again, it's a testament to our retired CFO, Jennifer Hession, and Chase Voss coming in, and the teamwork that they have in their office, taking care of our finances. So we appreciate that. Just a quick testing update. All testing should be completed by the end of this week, so we're wrapping up that end of course testing, AP, and all of the things there. As we start wrapping up the year, we'll just want to mention that our administrators will all be meeting June 3rd through the 5th right here in this building, where we're reflecting on this past school year, but hopefully getting ready to prepare for the next school year, and somewhere in between there to get a little refreshing and a little R&R for them. They've done a great job this year, but we're excited about those 3 days that we get to spend together getting ready for next year. Last week we had our Excellence in Education Night, which is where we recognized our Teachers of the Year, all of our retirees, those that completed national boards, and our employees with 25 or more years of service to Lamar County Schools. So it was a great event. It was fun to be able to recognize each of them, and they had family there. Chartwell's provided the food for our reception that we have for them afterwards. And again, that event keeps growing each and every year. So I want to thank Alice Rainwater and Liz Comenia for their work on helping us plan that and honor all of our people there. Graduation. Got to remind everybody about graduation this week. We start Thursday night, Oak Grove High School, Friday night, Purvis High School, Summerall High on Saturday, and Lumberton on Sunday, all at 7 p.m. p.m. Right now, it looks like the weather is faring well for those. Yeah, knock on some wood. Hopefully that Fergus doesn't get interrupted again, or any of our schools like they did last year. And lastly, I wanted to mention that you approved the special minutes for that April 28th. That the bulk of that meeting was for us to approve the contract for Grove Middle School was awarded to Max Construction here in the Pine Belt area. So we're super excited about that. Max was going to be here tonight, but softball games got rescheduled, and so many of their people were unable to be here because of that. We just wanted to recognize them. We got a little tweak on one part of the contract. We'll be ready to sign that this week, probably the next day or two at the most, and get that pre-construction meeting set up, and we'll be ready to roll on Grove Middle School. So,
Awesome.
super excited about that. And that's all I have.
Great report.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, next we're going to go ahead and set both our next meetings, board meetings. It's the summer, it gets busy, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. We can move a little bit around, but we're looking at June 8th and July 20th. Everybody good with those dates? Board, okay, entertain a motion.
Second.
All in favor? That's unanimous. All right, next we are down to the consent agenda. Mr. LaFang, any questions?
No questions.
Ms. Farmer? Ms. Hensley? Mr. Slade? All right, there are no questions. We will entertain a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that takes us all the way down to other. Ms. Hensley, you going to step out? Ms. Kim, if you will note her absence for this vote. All right, so we are looking for an employment recommendation for Ms. Krista Caldwell. The reason being is it is Ms. Jenny's sister, so probably not good to have her vote on that. But
Recommend her certified teacher, so all in District 26, 27 school.
got it.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that passes. Go grab her. Okay, thank you.
John Floyd, my sister.
We did. All right, next we will consider executive session. We have some zone transfer requests, a release request, and some litigation matters.
I make a motion we consider executive session for the matters you just mentioned.
All in favor?
Aye.
That passes.
Make a motion we enter executive session.
Second.
All in favor? And that passes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in executive session. Thank you all for coming this evening.
If you have business with the board on the executive session agenda, you can just wait out there, and we'll come get y'all when we're ready. Thank you.
Take like this.